All right, today we're going to be in the bunch tight end. I'm going to show you guys a play that's pretty damn lethal. You can come out with it every single time, forcing your opponent to run Mabels because there's nothing else they can do unless they go user that side of the field. And then you can just work with the right side of the field or opposite if you're on the other hash. Before we get into it, drop a like on today's video. Subscribe if you do. Become members. You need the full schemes, man. Okay? Trust me. Put your faith in me. You have no choice. You take this game serious, you can go behind win streaks. If you just don't know about it, you need to know because we have the best stuff. I didn't even realize the guy we faced in regs yesterday was a goon, man, and we still won. Just so you guys know, everything I use across the channel works. Bunch tight end, Jets offensive playbook. Let me talk to you guys about the mesh. The mesh right here is one of those plays. It could be your base play within this formation. A lot of the people like to run PA boot over, and you can blend this all in. But when it comes to them corner routes, son, you need to find that corner route that just does just enough to get over certain zones and underneath or outside of that outside third. So let me show you what I mean, okay? We'll go against cover 3, I guess. Works against cover 2, cover 3, cover 4, works against everything in this game. Now, the only thing you need to do is make sure that you're on the left hash or on the side of the hash where your corner route is. So I'm on left hash, I need my corner route on the left side. If I'm on the right hash, I need my corner route on the right side. And I want to move Diggs to the outside, okay? Because he does have jukebox and I needs that, son. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and make that personnel adjustment right here since he's the outside, and we'll go ahead and just put Davis back in this position right here. So I like the way it looks here. Mesh is the play. Let's go ahead and do cover 3 random. And the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna block our running back and then put Y on a streak. So streak, running back, block. Do whatever you want with A. You can put him on a streak, doesn't matter. The read is simple. You can even max or double team left side or slide protect left, whatever you want to do, okay? You want to pick up a blitz or two. You can set up your pass protection how you want it. But we like this corner out right here. So we're going to snap the ball. If they don't cover it, right, this guy's going to be open every single time. Now, the problem with Diggs is that he runs the route faster than had I left Davis in that position. So you have to be careful with the speed as well. But the fact that he has jukebox is why I want to use it, okay? So again, go ahead and streak A. This way again. You see how we have the flat? If they give you the flat, you take the flat. I waited too long, but if they give you the flat instantly, you take it. So let me show you guys in a real game setting what I mean. So I'm gonna set it up this way. Boom. He stays a little low. I can go ahead and high point pass over his head. Now, how did I do that? How did I prevent that? LB or L1 and then the wide receiver icon. So let me show you what that does. And that's the only way I'm gonna throw it when coverage is that close, okay? The corner route, he's there, but with the high pass animations that you get and the THP abilities that Josh Allen has, you're able to throw these most of the time. Well, you know what? I'm gonna say half the time accurate over their head and they can't pick it. Okay, so it's over their head, he catches it, boom, money. You guys get the idea. You know what I'm saying? But you just have to make that simple read, okay? Are they guarding the flat? Right there is a flat. Don't want to throw that, bad read by me, but I don't run this play a lot, so I gotta get used to it. There's a learning curve for me to get back to it. Boom. Plays off of it. I want to high point over the zone. That's another completion, okay? Now, in that hard flat where I almost threw the pick, sometimes you're going to win those, sometimes you're not. Just don't make it if you're not sure. So we drop back again. He sits low over the zone. High point pass again. Money, okay? High point pass is probably the most important thing you can do. Now, let's just assume they do set the Mabels up on that side. We want to go ahead and streak A. We can block the running back. And now what we're looking at is the A route, okay? Here, we can high point right real quick, boom. Now we have this guy. So if they start using it on that side or they set double Mabels, the middle of the field becomes wide open. Again, right here, he plays it, so we can't run that. We can go and playmaker Y up, high point pass over his head, and try to get away with it there. Now, I'm blocking the running back to see if I can get that guy open right here, right? But sometimes you'll notice that the outside third will play him on the streak. So what you have to do, and you can actually get a lot of yards if this works out right, is put RB on the wheel. Okay, so look like this. He sits low, we pass lead this way. And there's gonna be sometimes you get an animation where you can just take off to the right, go up the field for the TD. It's like a glitchy thing. I don't know why it's like that in this game, but he plays it there. I'm gonna just snap and throw, okay? Assuming the user's waiting on crossing routes or something on the left side because you're running a lot of the corner routes, you can dip back into these plays right here. But I'm trying to get him to sit. I mean, this is instantly right here, son. See what I'm saying? You guys know how it works against cover 3. The seams are weak in that cover 3 zone. They're going to have to make different defensive adjustments. Now, alternatively, we can put RB on the streak, A on a streak like this, right? And we can come underneath. Now, you want to come underneath before he hits that flat. There's a window in between. I'll show you guys what I mean right here. You don't have to run double streaks. You can just run your tight end on the streak. I should have just kept the running back on the wheel. But you'll notice you'll have this window, this little pocket underneath the yellows and whatnot right here. I kind of threw that a little late. Yeah, see, I should have threw this about right here. Threw it late. Boom. Okay. Now the wheel obviously will make this work a lot better. So we'll streak and then drag. So it'll look like this. Streak Y like this. Boom. And now we can rock on underneath because we don't have to worry about it. Where we got the defense to separate. You guys know how I like to play my offense. I like to create leverage for my offense by forcing defenses to play their zones. That's pretty much the idea behind this whole thing. But back to the crossing route. Back to the corner route. My apologies. I typically will not throw the flat route if I'm on the left hash. I always wait to get over that zone, okay? Now, whether I complete it or not, it is what it is. The way to stop that is you're gonna need to set the curl flats to 5 yards. You need to set a cloud flat and then move the cloud flat back. So you'll see right here, there's just no way, even if you set a zone drop to 30, there is no way you're stopping the corner route. Now, there are other corner routes in this game, or in this playbook that you can use, but I like this one because of the way it moves inside, because you can be on the left hash and throw it to the left. You don't really need to go to the right, if that makes any sense at all. You have plays like PA boot over, but I need you to understand that if you're gonna run this, you're gonna need to run a clear out this way, okay? And you're gonna need to redrag B. Also, and I'll show you guys what I mean, you may have to cancel the play action because your quarterback sometimes will do weird animations like that right there, and he'll run right into a defender and you can't do nothing about it. Okay, that right there in the PA boot over is going to slap you silly. You don't want to run into that problem. So remember, we're gonna run a clear out, we're gonna block the running back, and then we're gonna go be on a real drag. So look like this. And you can do this on the left side, right side, doesn't matter. Flip it, but we wanna get over here, set our feet, catch, run, hit the jukes. And you can move digs around in your personnel to actually be on the inside to be able to catch that pass. Alternatively, you have PA boot over, but what you can do is flip the play, okay? We know that the user gods will want to play that. So we'll go ahead and streak, move this guy out, streak him, and then put RB on an in route. Just like this. Let's go ahead and streak X. We'll just streak X just to throw them off a little bit. And then we want to come underneath to our running back and go up the field, get 4 or 5 yards, a carry before you run the ball. Then you'll have the inside zone. So don't forget, you also have the mesh concept coming from mesh, which is good, but we also have inside zone. Now, I don't know what the RPOs are in this game, if in this playbook, if it even has it in this formation and set, but let's check it out. And this formation is very lethal in the right man's hands. We do have the alert bubble. So this is right here against the zone as well. Let's just do cover 2 zone, see what happens. You run the ball. I don't know, maybe it isn't as good as Tripp's tight end, but you just have to use it in the game to see. No, it's decent. Oh, it's decent right here. You want to use those run plays and go up the field as much as you can. So this play right here is phenomenal. You also have other corner routes within this playbook. Let me see. We have X spot, which I guess I could vouch for a little bit. Let's just see what it does against cover 2. We'll go ahead and streak X, okay? And we'll make it look like this way. And it's the same thing. You go over the yellow. I don't like that corner route. I like the mesh corner route better, but it teaches on. If you like throwing these, you like to throw those, then that's fine. It's up to you, son. It's up to you. Go over their heads. Boom. Ooh, that's a catch. Nice, because I'm high pointing everything. I don't want nobody jumping up like Superman picking off these balls, bro. Pause, okay? So just to give you guys an idea of, how I would run this offense, that's pretty much it. I will make mesh my base play, and then I'll be using PA boot over and then forcing them to play it like this, okay? So remember that. You can also, with PA boot over, is motion X in out and then put him on an in route, so when the users guard the crossing route, you can come underneath the X. So you'll see X floating across the screen right there, okay? I didn't throw the ball so you guys can see it, but you'll have X floating across. I'll show you an instant replay. With this setup right here, we bait the user to the crossing route, but this guy will get open underneath the yellow. This is your pocket right here. Easy money, wide open, okay? So remember to utilize these in routes, man. They are deadly and dangerous because no one compensates for them ever. Ever. You guys see my win streaks beating some of the best players? Come on, man. Drop a like. Love you guys, man. Peace.